Hello? This is broken. Refresh. Are you working? Hello, hello. Hello, B.O. Hello, Gonzalo. The move is done. Well, I say it's done, but it's not done. It's kind of finished. Why are you not showing chat box? Live chat box. I'm connected to YouTube. I refreshed you. Normally that works. Refreshed the chat. Nope, it just doesn't like me today. Of course everything would be broken because I moved and everything's out of place and everything is crazy. Hello folks joining. It's been a minute. Between this and my surgery early this year, this has been like the least I've done on YouTube in a long time. This entire year has been almost nothing. But a lot of good personal developments, so that's good. And I am finally alive and back, quote. I won't say I'm entirely back. For those who don't know, I have been moving across the United States from North Carolina, where I grew up and have lived my entire life, to Georgia. And moving across state lines is so much work and it's so hard. You have to basically redo your entire life. Your voter's reg, your license plate, your driver's license, your home insurance, like everything has to be redone. And we had to pack up the whole place, get movers. The movers, oh my God, really research your movers because we were taken, like, they lied to us about everything. They doubled the price. I mean, just crazy shit. We're still waiting for the rest of our shit. They couldn't finish it in one go, and so they said, we'll be back. And it's a week later, and they finally called us and said, we'll be here eventually. Like, we might see them this week. It's been hell. It's been absolutely horrible. On the moving side. On the living in Georgia with family side, it's been really great and having a good time. And we've been here for a month. I actually said I was going to be back like the first week of August, but we didn't even get into the house until a week ago. Again, because the movers lied about when they were showing up, and it's been crazy. But that's why I have not been around. Wanted to let folks know. I'm still probably not going to be streaming too much. I still have to connect my computer, finish setting all this up and get it connected to the Ethernet. I don't have a chair. I'm using a dining room chair because my original office chair will not fit through the door, unfortunately. So, like, there's just a lot of things up in the air that need fixed, and that's why I'm not really back. But I am alive, and I am still thinking about YouTube. I'm still thinking about all of you and missing doing YouTube. I am going to reopen my bookstore, too, but that's not done yet either. There's still so much to do. We're actually pretty well situated. The bedrooms are mostly situated. It's kind of organized. The kitchen's kind of organized. We're not finishing putting the house together yet because the floors are really old. We're going to get them replaced. But first we have to do the insulation of the house, and then you have to let that sit for a while, and there's just this, like, laundry list of things we have to do before the house is finished. It'll probably be a year before, like, all our furniture and stuff is set up. But we went and we had lunch with my aunt and uncle today, and Monday my cousin came and all my family's here. I've seen my other aunt and cousin and his wife, we've just seen so much more family, and there's a lot of really cool shit to do around here that I'm very much enjoying. I actually they have a Kinokuniya, I hope I'm saying that right. It's a Japanese bookstore in Georgia. I have to drive a bit, but I got, oh Jesus, this thing is, I have to get up to get this thing. The box set collection of the Heaven Official's Blessing comic. It's not the manhwa exactly. It's the comic adaptation of the TV show. Ooh. It came with a bunch of extra crap and stuff. I wish they had brought the manhwa over into English because it's really, really beautiful, but they also sell that in the Chinese, so I may go back and get that eventually. That bookstore is going to be a problem for me because they can import things from, like, Japan and stuff, and it's very, very dangerous for my wallet. So I'm only going every once in a while. Georgia's where in the U.S.? So I'm on the East Coast. North Carolina is in the middle, sort of. That's where I grew up and lived for the past, 32 years. And if you go south, Georgia is, 2 states below it. Georgia's Atlanta is the city, which is most of Georgia. Most of the important part of Georgia. My family's lived here since my grandparents' time, and my mom just moved to North Carolina to be with my dad. And Georgia's like big part of the heart of the South, basically, which is funny. One of my aunts actually, when my Aunt Chris posted on Facebook that we had moved, and look who's back, my mom had lived her whole childhood here. And then another of my aunts texted and said, "Welcome to the South." And I was like, that's funny. I thought I lived there already. I thought I grew up there my whole life, but I guess I wasn't really in the South until I was in Georgia. But it's really cool. Atlanta's a really huge city with a lot of history, like trains, all the trains, all the time. Because apparently my cousin was telling me, like, the trains that go north and the trains that go west-east meet in Atlanta. So they're all the shipping on the East Coast, a lot of the shipping in America is from here. So there's just lots going on. And there's a huge Koreatown. That's where the Japanese bookstore was. And there's like 3 or 4 different Japanese, like, grocery/nerd stores. North Carolina is definitely in the South. It's true, but among Southerners, it's definitely of a hierarchy of the North-South. So it's a little more, if you look at our history, Georgia's like deep South and North Carolina's more genteel Southerner. Like Virginia and North Carolina have a little bit of a different kind of culture. And that was one of the culture shocks of moving here. We went out to get barbecue, and it's tomato-based barbecue. That's not right. North Carolina is vinegar-based barbecue. Another thing, the culture shock is MARTA. MARTA is the public transportation here. It's buses and subway. I come from a city with no, go away. Good, thank you. No public transport. I mean, we had like bus system, but it was really bad, and it was mostly for the college area downtown. Subways? There's a subway here? It's amazing. It doesn't go that many places. My cousin was telling me the history of all that. Like, there's so much history here. It's like, they didn't want to put all the money up for it because all the rural country, they don't want to pay for Atlanta to have nice things. And anyway, so the subway only kind of goes this way, like the train, but it's more than we had in Raleigh, and you can ride it to go downtown to like conventions and sports games and stuff, which is neat. I've ridden it a couple times in the past, and now just like being in a city with a subway is like crazy. I've never lived in a subway city. I've ridden the subway in like Washington, D.C. and stuff, but like Raleigh, no. We had a vote on making a subway years ago, and I haven't heard about it since. We voted for Subway, and I guess maybe they meant the restaurant. They meant the fast food chain. So yeah, I'm really enjoying moving to Atlanta. I think I'm gonna have a good time here. I miss my friends, and I'll have to make new friends. They're dead to me. No. I'm going back to see them in October because my friend from Japan is coming home for her mom's birthday, so I have to go back to see her, obviously. So I will be traveling back to see family, or friends who are like family, but I don't think I'll miss Raleigh for being home for so long. It is very, very nostalgic to me. Like, you live in a place for 30 years and you have memories everywhere. Like, that's where I graduated college. That's where we had mom's 50th birthday. Like, that's where we all used to go after school, So, like, leaving Raleigh felt like leaving a lot of memories. But as far as day-to-day life, there's a lot more benefits in Atlanta, a lot more to do. Raleigh's great if you live in certain areas, but the city itself, like, there's no, I don't know, it's expensive to live in, and a lot of the cool things that most big cities have, Raleigh doesn't necessarily have. Like, a lot of the more interesting and niche stores are gone. All our used bookstores, all our used video game stores. We have some card stores now. One record store. I don't know, it never seems to have that. And then Atlanta has like 35 used bookstores and a Koreatown with a bunch of interesting knickknacks and just 12 malls that are all full of things. Raleigh's like 2 malls. One of them is really overpriced and the other one is falling down and looks like it's from a zombie apocalypse. So I won't really miss Raleigh for things to do and places to go, but I will miss it for being where all my childhood friends are and all my memories and, So, it'll be good to live here. Eventually we'll be settled in and stuff, and it'll be great. And I'm recovering really well from the surgery earlier this year. My energy levels are so much better. If I weren't moving and lifting all this furniture, I'd probably have a lot more energy and free time to do stuff. But now it's like, I gotta get my office settled so I can work here. Yes, Raleigh is way more like a small town. My friend that I grew up there with was talking about that. Like, Raleigh is a small town cosplaying as a big town because it's the capital of North Carolina, but it feels very much like a small town. And I mean, we knew, like, all the people that we went to high school with, like, you still knew all of them. Like, you could be like, oh yeah, that's the guy that runs the hot sauce company now, and that's the guy that, you know, over there we went to high school. Like, you just knew everybody. Like, the size of Raleigh is like 400,000 people, and Atlanta proper, like the entirety, if you consider downtown Atlanta and all the little suburbs around it, is something like millions of people. I didn't go to Dragon Con. I thought about it, but I've not been working a lot. I was very tired from all the furniture moving, so it just felt like I was just gonna be too tired to have any fun, so didn't go this time. I've been twice. My aunt actually bought me the tickets for my 30th birthday, and me and my best buddy went to Dragon Con 2023? Yeah, that does numbers. That's 32. That's 2 years ago. And then I went in 2019 for a day. It's a very cool event. Like, that's another thing. Like, Atlanta's big convention is Dragon Con, and it takes over the city. Like, there's just cosplayers walking around everywhere, and it's insane. There's a parade for an anime convention, and they talk about it in the newspaper. It's huge. The big anime convention in my hometown is like a few 10,000 people, and it's in one convention center, and it really doesn't take over downtown at all. You go to restaurants in downtown Atlanta during Dragon Con, and everybody's in costume, and the restaurant is in on it, like, with specials and stuff, like, hey, dragon juice, you know, like, it's so cool. It's such an event. If you've never been, you gotta try at least once. It's really great. Yeah, you're broke after. Yeah, Dragon Con's a lot, and like, I just spent a bunch of money at that Japanese bookstore. I picked up a very rare Magic the Gathering card, and I sold it for a couple $100. I was like, I deserve some books. Especially because when we moved, I gave a bunch of my friends a bunch of books, so I wouldn't have to bring them all. And we still barely fit in the truck. I kept saying this to my aunt. Two people moved here, and we had 2 truckfuls of shit. And I was like, Mom, we gotta get rid of some of this shit. But it's like, we have, you know, I grew up with 4 siblings, and my dad and my mom both inherited stuff from their parents, and just all the stuff piles up. And that's half of moving, is just figuring out what you don't want to keep or take with you. Anyway, should we talk about Silent Hill F? Which I have fallen behind on completely. I know there was 2 trailers, I think, 2 announcements about Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F. I'm hoping, my goal is, I'm gonna get my life in some kind of order and settled by the time Silent Hill F comes out, so that when it's out, we can stream it and live stream and have fun and just play it until it's over. I think the release date is this month. That's crazy. Okay, this says everything we know so far. Let's see if this... When will it be released? September 25th. I was right. It is this year. This month. Trailer. That's the official trailer. This doesn't include... Does anybody know what it was announced? Am I getting the Steelbook? Nah. Yeah, I am really excited about the game, though. So excited. I wanted to watch the trailers with you guys, because I know, like, 2 new things were dropped. What's the new news? Maybe if I go to YouTube and just, like, search Silent Hill F trailer. Because I've watched the other ones on here. Reveal trailer was 5 months ago. Release date trailer was 2 months ago. That sounds like 2 weeks ago there was a story trailer. These have got to be the ones I've missed. Alright, go back. 2 months ago. Okay. Gonna minimize that real quick. Gonna go over here. I still don't know why that chat box is not working. I'm gonna try one more time to reset the chat box. Refresh. Nope, it just hates me. Okay. Alright, yeah, you can tell I'm... Oh, wait, is this set up? Can I turn you on and will you... Nope, you won't work. I don't even have multiple monitors right now. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat. That's not cool. Why aren't you working? Okay, I'm just gonna minimize this. Just look at my beautiful Honkai Star Rail wallpaper while I figure out why this second monitor isn't working. Where's your power? Oh, your power cord's not plugged in. That's why. Where is your power cord? Alright, fine, whatever. I don't even know where it is, so we're just gonna watch it, and I won't be able to see what y'all are saying. Whoa, it's already playing. Okay. I'm really good at this. I'm very YouTuber. Okay, where's my... Are those what I want? Does this play? This is the 5 month ago trailer. I don't want the 5 month ago. I want the one 2 months ago. I still can't hear anything. Is that why? No. This is definitely new. I haven't seen that little scene. Oh. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let me at least check and see. This doesn't show me the chat. Alright, going back over here for a minute. Let's see here. There we go. I also play Genshin Impact. Yes, I do. Honkai's my favorite, but I have gotten into the lore of Genshin. It's interesting. I would change how the game works somewhat. But, Honkai being turn-based RPG is definitely my thing. We streamed some of it when I was between houses and didn't have anything else to do. I do want to play that game again with y'all, but it'll be a minute. Okay, I want to add source. Desktop capture? Okay, I think this is what I want. I go over here and I pull that out. I will be so happy when I have everything set up again. Okay, I think now I should be able to just add this particular page. Story trailer. There we go. So now I can just move me over here and we can put me small. I'm gone now. We can make this big. I don't know why it's such a weird little square. Whatever. I just want to watch the video with y'all and be able to see the chat. Where's the chat? Here we go. I can see chat. Broke 2 times. It's because I'm not actually directly plugged into my router yet. I have nothing's finished setting up. Still moving, sort of. So we will get there. Okay. Silent Hill F. Can y'all hear it?
One to HQ. We haven't found a suspect at the scene. It's so good that it's still in the
She's a murderer, isn't she? She's definitely a murderer. Something shrine. That's such a different vibe from the first trailer.
You saved my life.
What?
And laid claim to my soul.
What?
In turn, I shall save your souls by claiming the life of your own self.
What? Oh, I dig this twist. I dig this turn.
What is this place?
So there was some kind of murder or something, and she saved someone at the shrine, but also killed someone? Oh, who are you? I want this game! There's the family. Oh! Ooh. Yeah, she's done something.
It's always an extraordinary day. An extraordinary day isn't always good.
Such a weird vibe.
Today's a bit too extraordinary.
Oh my god, I love it.
So this is where you are. I wondered where you had gone.
This
We
might...
need to start getting ready.
This feels so Fatal Frame and Siren and Silent Hill
You're
together.
going to kill them with your own hands. What's going on?
Oh my god.
It's got my home too.
Oh!
The doors, everything's changed.
I am digging this so hard. I am so digging this. Is that gonna be her?
Who are you?
Is she meeting versions of herself?
Please. Just die.
Oh my god, the vibes are immaculate! Hello?
It must be hard for you to bid farewell to childhood friends.
She's gonna murder him, isn't she? Or already did.
It had to be done. As soon as I could.
What is happening?! Oh my god, every trailer of this game, just more and more my vibe entirely. Weird and unpredictable and violent and sad and monstrous. What is up with me? We already knew there was going to be like a fox deity involved because we saw a hint of it last time and all the stuff in the shrine. And we saw him as like a priest figure. We didn't see the face. So now I'm getting more the vibe that he's actually the fox and not just the priest of the shrine. Maybe, I don't know. He's definitely not human. He's something a little more than human. I mean, I do wonder about it being a fox if there's going to be an element of betrayal or trickery, because that's so... Normally it's like a female fox, but there's no reason a male fox couldn't also be trickery. Like, maybe he's tricking her into doing something heinous for the right reasons, and she's gonna have to, like, figure out... I don't know. It's so intriguing. I love that I cannot get quite a grasp on it just watching. Like, some stuff is really straightforward. It's like, his wife went missing, and he's gonna go find her, and you kind of get a vibe, like... Obviously, the twist of that game 20 years ago was very surprising, but a lot of horror games, you kind of get what the story's going to present you with. I don't know what the story's going to be. I genuinely don't. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's... I don't know if he's replacing someone, maybe? I don't know. Let's watch this one.
Sakuko, どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし。いや、ひらこ。
We saw this.
来るな。ひなこ、どこにいるの？
That's not good.
ひなこはいいよね。何でも持ってる。そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。作子。
Oh no. They do become the dolls. Oh, the kids become the dolls.
裏切り者。
You traitor. Oh my god. I'm so ready. Give it to me. Oh my god. Like, good. Is it only PS5? Like, god damn. Like, how do I get rid of you? That's how I get rid of you. Like, it just looks so good. Like, there's something uncanny about it. And I don't know if it's just the shrine vibe. Like, some kind of, the combination of, like, doing the old world shrine and Shinto stuff alongside the more modern, like, monstrosity. I don't know. It looks really good. I guess maybe it's because we've seen a lot of that on games on the PS2. Like, it's been a while since that kind of theme. I guess we had Siren on the PS3. I never got to play that one. I don't know. It looks great. And it feels so off, so weird. And the body movements of the dolls, those are some of the best, like, doll enemies I've ever seen. Like, it's such a common enemy and so hard to redo, and they're incredible. Like, just absolutely off-putting. And it's obvious, like, the people are gonna be turning into the dolls. They said in an interview or article or something that, why are they hating on it? Female protagonist. Female protagonist. Female protagonist. And or new Silent Hill. And some fans would just love to see the series die for some reason. Anyway. They've said in an article that it's gonna explore, like, the Japanese female rights movement in the 60s, because that's when it's set. And obviously female main character, female side character, like, it's gonna deal with some of that. Make Hinako kill or forget her old self. I don't know, like, I don't know. Could you imagine if all those dolls that had the school uniform were actually her and she's been killing herself or something? I think that's what's really getting me, is, like, we've gotten a lot of hints and tastes of what this is gonna be about, but we still really don't know the why of it. Like, Heather, we knew she was involved because of her dad. We knew Harry was going looking for his daughter, James' wife. You know, it just, this one, it feels like I still don't know the why. And I kind of love that they've not really given us all the details. They've just given us a lot of beautiful aesthetics, a lot of very horrifying things. Even the first trailer that was just, like, visuals had the horrifying flower body thing. We haven't seen a lot more about the flowers. I really wonder how that's going to play into, like, God, I'm just so into it. I'm so ready for it. And it's such a combo of, like, I love Silent Hill. Y'all know that. I also love Japanese, like, folklore and stuff. You've seen with my Fatal Frame videos, I've gotten to explore a lot more of that stuff. The two of them coming together, I'm probably gonna be absolutely, like, in love with this game. Obsessed with this game. I mean, I really hope. It'd be a really great way to, like, come back to the channel and get my life, you know, restart the channel with a new Silent Hill. How cool is that? I will say, I'm in moving forward, I'm gonna be branching out more. For one, because Silent Hill, I've been doing it for so long. I now have 4 books on it. More, maybe? I don't remember. I want to do more on the games. I do. But I kind of want to pace it out a little more. I want to do books. I read a lot, and I want to talk to people about the books I read, and I've done 2 or 3 book videos on this channel. They don't always pop off, but sometimes they do. Actually, no, that's wrong, because the Ring video and the Scum Villain video both did very well. People love books, or at least the books that I talk about. So I want to do more of that. But like I said, I'm still kind of in the process of moving and putting my life back in order. So it could be my goal. We're going to make the goal. September 25th, when the new game comes out, I want life to be normal by then. The setup to be fixed. Everything to be done so that I can stream regularly and play with y'all, and it'll be fun, and we'll stream more things, do readings, do Fanfic Friday, get back to doing stuff. What am I reading right now? I can show you. I bought this at Kinokuniya, the Japanese bookstore. Guide on how to fail at online dating. The premise is really cute. The main character, it's hard. The main character is catfishing another character in an online game like World of Warcraft. He's doing it to get revenge for his sister that was heartbroken by the guy. Except it's more complicated. Like, we're gonna find out, actually, that's not what happened. But yes, this is Danmei. He is definitely gonna end up falling for the guy that he is catfishing. And I don't think the guy he's catfishing believes he's a woman because he's so cutesy. At one point, the guy's like, this is not a real girl. There's no way. But it's a comedy about, it's a really great comedy premise. You can buy it online at Haitong Books, I think is the publisher. In America, you have to buy it from a second seller called Yigi Bean. But Kinobukiya, there's a couple of Kinobukiyas in America, apparently. I think like Chicago, New York, all the big places. So you can go there and get it. I'm really enjoying it. It's very cute. And the pretty blue, I really like the blue. It's very pretty. Was Silent Hill 2 Remake a great video game? I greatly enjoyed it. I have a really good time with it. I want to play that more too. I've still only made like 2 videos on it. Like, the timing of my surgery really threw off my Silent Hill 2 Remake video plans. So hopefully get all that in order. What is today? Today's Thursday already? Where is time? I'm gonna say I'll try to come back Saturday, Sunday to play a game with y'all. I think I can get something together and we can hang out and have funsies like we used to. I need a new chair. That's gotta be my next big project. This is a dining room chair that I've just put a blanket on. It's not very comfortable. This is not an office chair. And I'm sad that my planned office chair won't fit through my door. It's awkward because, like, the way that the door opens bangs into the wall, so you can't, like, throw it open further. So you can't fit much through. So we're still working on furniture in here. A lot of things are on the floor. Moving's a mess. Anyway. Thank you guys for all your patience and stuff this year. I know it's been a really wild I think not since 2020 has this channel been so off schedule and erratic and bad. I will be making videos again, and hopefully Silent Hill F's gonna really take off and it's gonna be really fun. Why did I move? All of my family lives here. We've actually been trying to convince my mother to move down here not long after my dad passed, because North Carolina is where his family was, Georgia's where all her family is, so I've been here a lot because I've spent most of my childhood holidays in Atlanta, and it just happened that this year we finally, like, were able to convince her, like, let's go home, and so we jumped on it, and I like, started packing boxes the day she said she was ready. So, that's why we've done a very, very quick, summertime move. I'm excited to be here and to do videos and chat with folks again. I'm feeling good. For those who don't know, I had surgery earlier this year. Nowadays, my recovery is really great. Like, my stitches hurt sometimes, and that's just normal. The muscles get irritated. I'm really good. I'm fine. Doing a lot better. They say it takes like a year to fully recover from anemia, but I knock on wood, I'm well on my way. Yeah, like, just talking this much, a year ago, I would have been so out of breath and sick, and you could look back at old videos, I'd be like, alright. I really don't have much to talk about, because all I'm doing is opening boxes. But Saturday, we'll say Saturday at noonish, see you there for something. I gotta fix a bunch of shit and make the setup actually work, and then we'll play a horror or something, because it's been a minute since we played a horror or something. A Fatal Frame? Maybe we were playing something Fatal Frame. Who knows what we were doing? It's been months, but thank you all for waiting and hanging out, and I will see you guys again eventually. Farewell.